questions about things that you will submit. Okay ba tayo dyan, Dave? Parang gusto mag-share ni Dave, ano? Okay. First, you will be submitting your research proposal on Saturday, November 26th, but there is nothing to worry about since you have already submitted your research plan. This afternoon, I'm going to talk to the members of the group. Those who are not here will not be evaluated because I am going to check attendance, though you have already checked attendance using the system in the Learning Hub, but I am going to take the initiative to check attendance during the expression of feedback about your research plan. I hope I can share this with you because earlier there was a problem. I requested the other members of the class to take pictures and send those photos to our group chat to inform your classmates about our session. Let's pray that things will be better now and I can share with you my documents. Okay, let's talk about the dates first. Take note of the following dates. November 26, can you see the date? November 26. November 26, submission of your research proposal. Today is November 19, so you have until next week to submit your research proposal. If you think that this is too soon or this is a short notice, no, because you have already presented your research plan. Some of the aspects of your research proposal were included in your research plan. November 27, we meet for feedback about what you submitted. I will also give instructions on the presentation of your work. That will happen on December 4. So again, submission of your final document, your research proposal, is on November 26. November 27, our final meeting. We cannot meet anymore on December 11. Our last day is on December 10. We were told that the last day of meeting the students will be on December 10. I know you would understand if I am not going to meet you anymore on December 11 because that is the last day in the calendar of activities is December 10. And December 4, the presentation of your research proposal. No results and discussion. You submit your document on November 26. If you are worried about it, I assure you that you will just provide only few documents because you have already submitted the other parts of your research proposal when you uploaded your research plan. Groups here that did not upload their research plan, you cannot, I am not going to accommodate you if you did not submit the research plan. Next, there are still topics that we have to discuss on November 27. I am going to include speech and oral communication. Then I'll give you topics, impromptu and extemporaneous topics that you will discuss with minimal preparation. That will be the only activity because there have been suspension of classes. Our last day is on December 4. You take your examination from December 5 to 7. The examination will be available from December 5 until December 7. But you only have 1 hour to take the examination. Are the announcements clear, students? Everything is clear as record today. Okay tayo? Are we good? Did you take note of the dates?
Pwede po maki-ulit po.
Okay. Again, November 26, submission of your final document. November 27, this is our final meeting about the lessons. This is the last day that we'll discuss about the lessons because on December 4, you will be presenting your research proposal. You will prepare PowerPoint presentations. On November 27, I'll discuss with you the remaining lessons in purposive communication. There are also speaking activities. You have to be here on Sunday, November 27. December 4, the presentation of your research proposal. Please wear an appropriate attire. All students will be asked, or all the members of the group will be asked to turn their cameras on. I'll implement open cam policy during your presentation. I'll ask a few questions. Today, I'll express my feedback about the research plan and things that you need to revise. You will see the final examination on December 5. The examination will be visible from December 5 until December 7. 11 p.m. until 11 p.m. So the examination, I'm going to make it available 10 a.m. of December 5 until 11 p.m. of clear tayo. Okay na?
Opo, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Rafael, can you share the schedule to our group chat to remind the students, especially those who are not here? You share, ha? Yung schedule.
Sige po.
Thank you. Now, if you don't have problems with our schedule, I'll remind you of the parts of the research proposal that you have to submit. And then I'll ask the members of the group, of a particular group, to stay to hear my comments and recommendations. Please revise and add more information. The document will be submitted on Saturday, November 26. Okay. Here. This was already uploaded in our system, but I'll remind you of the parts that you have to submit. Research proposal, which consists of introduction, review of related literature, and methodology. In your introduction, I need the background of the study. Don't forget to acknowledge your source. When I use the plagiarism checker, the scores are too high. If the scores are too high, that means that most of the information were lifted from the net. I don't have issues with that. You can paraphrase, rephrase, but please acknowledge your source. Background of the study. You already have this in your research plan, the main goal, relevant findings, significance of the study. Please check the material that I have uploaded, and then statement of the problem. This contains questions. Will omit theoretical framework. You don't have the luxury of time. You don't have to use any theory. We can omit a theoretical framework in your proposal. So from numbers 1 to 5. Next, review of related literature and studies. Thematically present the information. In your research plan, you presented the major headings. But at this point, on November 26, I need the contents of your headings. To synthesize, RRL is to summarize what you presented in your, I will add more resources for your reference, especially in the review of related literature and studies. Some materials can be downloaded from the system, but I'll add more to guide you in coming up with an impressive or a comprehensive research proposal. In your synthesis, you summarize the information that you presented in your RRL and justify the inclusion of those pieces of information in your document. Justify the inclusion of those those pieces of information in your document. For the research design, it's action research, quantitative, qualitative, descriptive. Your instrument, do not forget to attach your questionnaires. You will attach your questionnaires. In your instrument, you can write here that the researchers will create their own instrument, which will be validated by the research mentor. So an instrument will be designed. A research instrument will be designed by the researchers, and the instrument will be validated by the research mentor. Sampling design. It's either purposive or random sampling. In purposive design, you have reasons why you have chosen the respondents. If there are 100 respondents and you included all of them, or you chose only 20 respondents, you did not include the other respondents in your investigation, you use purposive. It's a purposive sampling. It's random sampling if there are 100 participants who could participate in your study or who could fill out your questionnaires. Let's assume that there are 100 students who could participate in your investigation and you don't want to involve all of them. Random sampling necessitates the utilization of the fishbowl technique. You write the names of the 100 respondents. 20% of the total population can be considered. 20% of the total population can be considered. So 20% of 100 is 20. You consider only or you involve only 20 respondents. You will choose the respondents using the fishbowl technique. You pick 20 names, or you can assign numbers. You pick numbers, 20 numbers. If their numbers were picked, they will participate in your investigation. That is the difference between purposive and random sampling designs. The data will be analyzed thematically. If that is a qualitative research, or the data will be analyzed using statistical treatment. If you wish to use statistical treatment for quantitative research, for qualitative research description, you use words. There should be no figures. You use words for your for the analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. You don't use you don't use figures. You only use figures for quantitative. Those are also research designs, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative and qualitative researches. Do you have questions about the things that you will submit next time? That you will submit on Saturday? You have questions, background of the study, main goal, relevant findings, significance of the study, statement of the problem, ignore theoretical framework, your RRL, the thematic presentation of information, and your synthesis. In your methodology, there are 4 parts: the research design, instrument, sampling design, and data analysis. Do you have questions, students? Questions? Okay. This is how we write. Where is it? The significance of the study. You have a copy of this. More resources will be uploaded to assist you in preparing the other parts of your action research. I would like to know if you have questions before I reveal the names of the members of the group who will stay for consultation. No questions? Okay, if you don't have questions, can we request this group